everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Gladys, and if you are part of the God Conversations community already, good morning. If you're seeing me for the first time, if you're hearing my voice for the first time, if you're hearing about God Conversations for the first time, welcome. This is for you. Okay, this is for you. I've got great news. We are starting a new series in 2025 when we come back in February called God Stories. And you might ask, what is a God story? So, and we reckon that it was a good thing to start the year with that, just to remind people of, you know, that your testimony, your God story essentially is a testimony. So if you ask me what is a God story, a God story could be it could be a big miracle, it could be a small one, it could be a moment when you saw God move. And when I say God, you saw God move, it could be the Holy Spirit told you something that changed the trajectory of what could have been a major disaster, or even a small one. That's a God story. It could be a realization of something, as you're going through your day. And I'll give you a perfect example. I led worship on Sunday in church, and I actually wasn't leading. I was a backup worship leader. But I always tell my team, whether you're the one leading, whether you were backing up, we're all leading. So yes, I was leading. Anyway, so as the time went on, I was in the back row, and I just heard, what's your story? What's your story? What's yours? It was like the Holy Spirit was asking me, what's your story? And in that moment, the first thing that I remembered, the lines of a song. All I have needed, thy hands have provided. Great is thy faithfulness. And in that moment, I also was remembering throughout the year how this 2024, how God has met every need even before I saw them, even before, you know what I mean? Like, even before I would think about, oh my God, how am I paying this bill? Big or small, the Lord rearranged things. He changed some things, and that's my story today. At least one of my stories, because I know I have many. That's one of my stories, that God is faithful, and He reminded me by giving me that line of that song, all I have needed, your hand have provided. And so that's what we're looking for in this series. We want to, and the invite, right, is that you write it in, send it in, no matter how big, no matter how small, just give us a chance to, with your permission, to read them out on the podcast. And I believe by doing this, there are lives that will be, the testimonies always bring on new testimonies. Sometimes all a person needs to hear be um, to be encouraged in faith is your testimony, and you'll be amazed. We're going to be talking about God stories, marriage, people who got married. I know one that I can't wait to hear, at least one or two that I cannot wait to hear. I know other people that are going to come on that just want to tell you the story of where God has brought them from. Where God has brought them from. There's another song that we did on Sunday, Jesus, lover of my soul. I will never let you go. You've taken me from the miry clay. You set my feet upon a rock. Now I know. That's my story. A lot of my stories I see through songs. A lot of my story I'm reminded of when I sing songs. Jesus, lover of my soul, you've taken me from the miry clay. There's another one that's just, it's right there, but it's by Hillsong. Something about a walk, bringing me towards the water, to walk on water. Something I can't remember now, but you get the gist, right? So that's what we're looking for in 2025. We get ready, get ready, get ready for what the Lord is going to do, you know. So don't just send us your story. You can put it in your comment section. You can send it to us as a message. I will put our email address in the description of this post. And don't just send it in, but follow us, like, share, follow us on our YouTube channel, God Conversations GP. And you know what? Just continue to be blessed. And we are looking forward to a really, really, really God aware, God conscious 2025. And you know, another year is winding down, but the Lord is still on the throne. He's still God, and Christmas is coming, you know. So have a blessed morning. Have a blessed day. And I can't wait to start reading your stories. Honestly, I cannot wait. So, bye. So let's get to it. You know, share, like, send to your friends, tag your friends. Who knows, your story might just be the beginning of somebody else's story, might just be something that will bring somebody else's story out, might just be something that tells them, oh, that's a story I gotta tell. So let's share, let's all show Jesus to the world. Let's start a God conscious, God aware. Let's continue in that line as we go, right? Share your God story. Follow us on all social platforms that we're on. Let's make Jesus known. I can't wait to hear what God is doing in your life, and I can't wait to see how your story makes somebody else's story come out. All right, so see you soon. I'm hoping to hear. Let them start to pour in. We love you, and have a blessed rest of the year. Bye.